And the first thing we did was run to the merch line. And I guess that was like already foreshadowing like how the crowd was gonna be, because it got hectic real quick. And we're literally like crowd surfing the barricades to the back of the line, to the point where there wasn't even a line anymore. It was just a crowd of people. And then it felt like how we were at the concert, all like squished together, like waiting. That's how it felt at the merch line at one point. Don Tolliver was the first set where I started seeing people pass out. So that's when like the first mosh pit started opening up. So we were near the middle. We started pushing like towards the front because I wanted to be towards the front. I saw this one little kid, which he unfortunately passed. He was with his two parents and we were behind them. And we're like, yo, why is this kid with his parents so like close? And in the back of my head, I'm like, because I've seen Travis before at a festival, and once he comes out, like everything just snaps. Like you can't, it gets really bad. So I'm like, I should probably like warn them, move to the back at least a little bit. Like it's not safe for that little kid. He's like 4'11", I think. He would, well, ultimately he got trampled sadly, but that was what was going on in the back of my head. And when Travis came out, literally the pushing, all the pressure from the back, think about it, like 50,000 people pressing towards the front. It was 50 degrees, I think, in Houston at that time. It felt like you were in hell. Like it was like 100 degrees because of all the body heat of the people pressing on you. So hot. And to the point where you couldn't even control like your movement. Like you were basically like just going wherever the crowd pushed you. So if you were going left, you couldn't go right. You were going left with them. You were going right with them. And that's how it was basically the whole night. It was crazy. Like you could, if you were short and you were behind like people that were really tall, like you couldn't even breathe. So whatever little chance I had when they were out the way, I would just look up and breathe in for some air. Like it was that bad. After the show, when we were walking back, that's when I saw like the bodies on the floor. And there was this one kid, he was literally like purple. Like it looked like he was dead for maybe like a week. What hit me hard the most was like the 10-year-old, because I'm like, I was behind this kid literally minutes before. And like in the back of my head, I'm like, I could have told this kid and his parents, like, you guys can move to the back because it's going to get crazy. And that could have probably saved them. So that's what's been stuck in my head like the whole weekend. It's just, I don't know, I feel guilty, but at the same time, it's like nobody knew what was going to happen.